Hey everyone, and welcome back to Underdog Investing. So today I've got some really exciting news to share with you about NIO. Firstly, going through its new partnership with the company Metro, and then talking a bit about the Q1 2021 deliveries, and then finally going through a major catalyst which I think is going to push the stock price up further in the next week or so. Before I jump into this, I'll be grateful if you can smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future updates. So starting with the article by Bazinga which came out recently. NIO looks to expand EV charging infrastructure in partnership with Germany's Metro. Chinese electric vehicle maker NIO has agreed to partner with German retail giant Metro AG to construct electric vehicle charging stations and battery swap stations. So this battery swap technology is very important for a company like NIO, which mainly operates in China. And the reason for this is because most customers in China live in high-rise buildings, and therefore they don't have the luxury to park their cars on driveways and charge their cars overnight. Therefore, very quick and efficient battery swap technology is very important to help improve the customer satisfaction, because having to charge your vehicle during the day can take a much longer amount of time. Obviously, this is not a massive problem for customers in, for example, America, and the reason for that is because they do have the space and the driveway which allows them to park their cars and charge overnight. So, in February, NIO also signed a similar deal with Red Star Macklin Group to jointly build 60 charging stations and battery swap stations, according to the report. Red Star Macklin Group is a furniture retail giant and a real estate conglomerate. So you can see that NIO are making lots of these deals where they're improving the infrastructure in terms of battery swap technology as well as charging stations. And this is very bullish for the company. And the reason is because it shows that they can see the potential and the vision of the company, and they know that they have to build a stronger infrastructure to sustain and be able to meet the demands of the growing fleet of cars that they're going to sell in the near future. So this is very bullish for the company. So why is this important? NIO is relying on service offerings to make an impact on customers in China. Battery swapping provides the advantage of saving on time as opposed to charging, and NIO is one of the proponents of this concept. In comparison, NIO rival Tesla is a big fan of battery charging rather than swapping. And as I said previously, Tesla, which mainly operates in the US, having battery swapping technology is less important because there's more space in the US, therefore there's more driveways, and therefore people can park their cars on driveways and charge overnight. And so this is what really sets NIO apart from Tesla personally in terms of the Chinese market, is that they have this battery swapping technology which the Chinese customers really appreciate. So let's talk a bit about the Q1 2021 deliveries now, and NIO actually did really well. So NIO delivered 7,257 vehicles in March 2021, which is a 373% increase year over year. They also delivered 20,060 vehicles in the Q1 in total, so in the last 3 months, which is a 423% increase year over year. So they've had massive growth, and there's no signs of slowdown looking at these numbers. But what's the real catalyst which is going to push the stock price up in the next week or so? And that is Tesla. And before I talk about what's been happening with Tesla, just to set the scene, basically the way I see it is Tesla is the main driving force in the EV industry. And the reason is because Tesla is literally so big, and any slight movement in Tesla, whether that's upwards or downwards, creates a larger movement in the smaller stocks in this EV industry. So let's say Tesla moves up 3 to 5%. You're going to likely see an increase in the NIO stock price of probably 8 to 10%. And that's the same going downwards. So if Tesla has a pullback of 3 to 5%, you probably see a 7 to 8% pullback in a company like NIO as well. But thankfully, we've had good news from Tesla. So this is the catalyst that I think is going to push the stock price up. Tesla's first quarter deliveries breaks previous record and beats expectations. This just came out today. So this is an article by Reuters. The electric car maker delivered 184,800 vehicles globally during the first quarter, above estimates of 177,822 vehicles, according to Refinitiv data. This also exceeds its previous record of 180,570 vehicles achieved last quarter, and this is despite Tesla having suspended its California plant for 2 days due to part shortages. So this is very good news for Tesla, and like I said, this is likely to be a major catalyst to push the stock price of NIO up even further, on top of the good news about the new infrastructure plans, as well as the strong deliveries from NIO as well. Finally, let's have a look at the stock price. So you can see from the 1-day chart, we finished on Thursday, the 1st of April at $39.66, which is 1.7% up. Looking at the longer term chart, you can see that we've had a significant pullback of about 45% almost. And again, moving on to the 5-day chart, you can see that over the past 5 days, we've seen a significant improvement in the stock price of about 15%. Personally, I think this is a good price to add more NIO shares, and the reason why I say that is because, like I said, we've got plenty of catalysts coming forward. So the Tesla's recent strong deliveries, NIO's recent strong deliveries, and the fact that we've seen NIO signing these new partnerships with companies like Metro and the other company for improving the charging infrastructure. These are all very positive catalysts, and I think this is going to push the stock price higher in the next week or so. So I'm planning to add more shares of NIO. But I'd love to hear what you guys are planning to do. So that is the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.